It was Mama Cat this whole time.
I mean, if anyone's been a problem in these videos, it's our fucking pets. All right, welcome back, Kaitlyn.
Hi.
And to our little party, I'm going to do a quick recap of everything you guys have done and kind of get you in the direction that you guys need to go. Sound good?
Yes.
Okay. So, starting off, I'm going to try and get through this quickly. The party is part of an envoy to the Dinseen Nightmarket. There, you learn that Xungoon Seafood, owned by the kobold Kusa Xungoon, and Tianmo Noodle Stall, owned by gnome Lamai Tianmo, both have been suffering vandalism and other mischief. They both blame each other. Both stalls offer you free customer for life status if you can solve who is responsible. After running into tight-lipped vendors, the party learns of market gains that may help them gain some renown around the market and therefore improve their investigation efforts. First, you guys take part in Madame Culp's Silk Challenge, where you located missing caterpillars in an abandoned basement. The players succeeded in this endeavor. Before you guys were able to celebrate, you learned of the theft of vanilla buns that occurred at Vada's otherworldly goods stalls, and learned the trail leads back to Tianmo Noodle Stall, who claims that they're innocent and probably being framed. The players then meet Kusa, who tells them to ignore the market games, that they're a vapid tradition, shows you're on the marketplace, and you guys spend the night at the Forge Keeper's Lodge. Kaitlyn and Igawa share a bath, and Harry and Homelander share a paternal but threatening conversation. The next morning, the party participates and succeeds at Sid the Squid's market game. From there, you learn from Sid that Kusa was attempting to buy market stalls, which is against market traditions. Once again, the party is interrupted, this time with persimmons raining down on Tianmo Noodle Stall. You learn from Lamai that Kusa has been seen feeding a similar fruit to a balloon-winged pet on his shoulder. The party investigates the Spicy Brothers stall, but fail to find Kusa, instead finding V. V reveals that he's getting married, something that Kusa is not happy about, as V will be leaving the Nightmarket. The party then takes part in the Spicy Brothers Challenge, which you succeed in. The players further learn that Kusa has been taking longer on supply runs and has been returning with extra crates. The players talk to possible witnesses and learn that people trip on unseen objects near the Xungoon and Tianmo Noodle Stall, as well as seeing objects move on their own. Harry also finds a persimmon near one of the stalls. And so that's where you guys left off. You guys are going to attempt to figure out what's going on to solve the mission. Now, bear in mind, you're going to need either a confession or you're going to need evidence that would be able to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that the party, whoever people or peoples, is guilty. Sound good?
Yes. It does.
I'm going to kick these pets out of here.
No, I didn't even say anything. That was you.
I'm going to kick these pets out of here. We got both pets in our chairs right now.
So we need to go find V.
Virun.
Yeah, because I feel like he's suspicious. And I feel like the crates are those blue animals that he's smuggling in to cause mayhem and mischief.
I think you mean Kusa then.
Oh, Kusa.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you want to search the market for Kusa.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're going to have Igawa do it because she's a ninja.
Okay. Let me go ahead and relay that to the party.
Okay.
Homelander nods in agreement. All right, let's search the Nightmarket until we find Kasum.
Harry nods at the party in agreement.
Igawa Asagi nods in agreement, her eyes narrowing slightly. Kaitlyn's intuition is keen. Kasum's behavior has been odd since we last spoke with him. It would be prudent to investigate further. She adjusts her stance, her breasts jiggling slightly, her hand resting on the hilt of her sword. Igawa Asagi turns to Kaitlyn, a flicker of concern in her eyes. Be careful, my friend. If you spot Kasum, signal us quietly. We don't know his intentions, and I won't risk losing you again.
What? Again?
I don't remember her. Was it because you fainted?
Is it because I fainted in the bathtub?
Or maybe you got injured at the chicken fight?
She places a gentle hand on Kaitlyn's shoulder, a reminder of their intimate encounter at the Forge Keeper's Lodge.
Oh, yeah, the Forge Lodge.
Okay. At least they're remembering like a lot of the stuff that has been said.
Sorry to interrupt your guys' little moment, but could we move this along?
I'm going to say that you guys all split up and search the marketplace, and you find Kusa Xungoon
Okay.
of the Spicy Brothers. There he is. There's Kusa.
That face smell. Oh my god.
There you have it.
He's definitely the guy.
Yeah.
He looks evil.
Yeah. I even photoshopped the knife out of his hand on accident.
Oh my god.
These some fucking nice boots, though,
That's
man.
so funny.
I had to draw half of this Kazem, too, because it got cut off.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to draw in what was remaining. All right, so anyways, so you remember Kazem.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys, the party encounters Kazem, Arun, and he greets the party and asks how your time in the marketplace has been.
Okay. It's been good. I ate a lot of good foods, but I'm suspicious of you, Kasam. What? Am I not supposed to say that?
All right.
What are in those boxes? Cause
What boxes?
the crates that you keep bringing for your the stall. Yeah. Look at that face. That's a no good looking face.
That is a great face drawing.
And it's like, another question is, what's that blue bird thing that you have?
Well, first of all,
Okay.
slow down.
Okay.
The crates are the normal supplies that I run to my business almost every week.
Yeah, but why is there more?
Which we're increasing our supply load.
Why?
We have had an excess in sales lately.
Why?
I don't know if I can explain to you the ebbs and flows of business.
No. Okay. What about the
Slow down.
Okay.
Let's let the players respond.
An increase in sales? Even with the recent vandalism in the marketplace. Odd. Homelander says, staring intently into Kasem's eyes.
Kasem seems a little insulted by this. Says he has no responsibility to verify any of his ledgers to you.
We'll fight you. No?
Are you trying to intimidate him?
Yeah. What if it's the other brother? But why? It wouldn't be him. He's moving out. That wouldn't make sense.
Think about your approach to this situation. Because right now, you guys have Kasem here.
Yeah.
You think he's guilty.
Yeah.
How do you either get him to confess or prove it?
We'll have Igawa seduce him for the answers.
No.
No. We'll have Homelander intimidate him.
You could.
No. I show him because I show him the persimmons and I ask him, where's this from?
Oh, so you pull out the persimmon, you just grab it out of Harry's pocket, his robe pocket, and you hold it out. And when you do, suddenly a little pale blue creature materializes off his shoulder, jumps forward, and snatches the persimmon from your hand.
So cute, though. I'd be like, what is that? It is so cute.
There it is. That's it right there.
Oh my God.
It tries to run out and it tries to grab the persimmon from your hand.
Yeah. And I catch it.
Okay. Let's have you do a dexterity roll for that.
Okay. I have animal handling.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm a druid, but I don't know anything else.
Druid. All right, so you do have a +5 in animal handling.
Okay.
So we're going to have you do a animal handling check. According.
Okay.
Let's grab D20.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to roll it.
Okay.
Beep.
Nice.
Wow, 17.
Woo woo.
Plus your 5 in animal handling is a total of 22.
Ooh. What is this thing? Homelander scowls while eyeing the small blue creature.
Kaitlyn's skill in handling the creature impresses me, and I give her a nod of approval. My eyes widen as the persimmon reveals the presence of the little blue creature. Well, isn't that interesting? I say, my voice tinged with skepticism. It seems you've been hiding more than just boxes, Kasem. What is this creature, and why have you been keeping it hidden? Kasem, I think it's time for you to come clean.
Harry Potter's eyes widen as the little blue creature materializes. He didn't expect Kasem to have a magical familiar. Well, what do we have here? Harry Potter says, intrigued by the discovery.
Yeah, Kasem. Also, I think you're behind all of it. From the creatures that people are tripping over, the hidden things that they're tripping over, and the persimmons falling from the sky because those creatures couldn't hold them all. It's all connected to you!
I'm going to have you guys run a intimidation or persuasion check, all of you. Okay? You got a +2 in persuasion, so I'm going to have you roll first. So persuasion, you roll a d20.
Okay.
You add your +2 persuasion bonus, which gets you an 11.
Okay.
He doesn't seem to care about that.
Okay.
Homelander has a +3 to intimidation. He has a +5 to persuasion.
Let's do it.
Homelander's going to try and persuade him. Homelander rolls a 3, +5 is an 8. Not great. Harry Potter. See, Harry Potter have some sick intimidation score. No, +1, persuasion +1. Harry Potter is going to roll.
What about the investigation? Oh, no, he's not investigating.
I wouldn't say this is investigation.
Okay.
You guys already investigated. All right, Harry Potter rolls a d20. It's a 13.
Oh.
Plus a 1 is a 14. Let's have Harry Potter actually describe how he persuades here in his own words.
Harry Potter approaches Kasem, his voice steady and calm. Mr. Arun, we've uncovered some evidence that suggests your familiar might be involved in the vandalism at the market stalls. Now, I understand that you might be protecting your brother, but it's important for us to get to the bottom of this issue. Could you please explain the nature of your familiar and its connection to the persimmons? Your cooperation would be greatly appreciated.
Harry Potter is always so gentle and nice about everything that he does. Confronted with this information, Kasem looking at the persimmon in your hand, the windling that is happily chirping and munching at the persimmon on the other shoulder opposite Kaitlyn's caterpillar friend, he decides to confess.
Yes.
He says, yes, I am responsible for the vandalism.
I knew it.
I didn't mean anybody to get hurt. It's not what I wanted. You know, my brother, he's leaving, and I don't think I can run this stall on my own. He was the face of this operation. He was the charm. But I thought maybe if I can get one of the other vendors to want to sell their stalls, I can improve my position.
Is that the end?
That's him confessing. It's not the end.
So do we say, all right, we're taking you downtown?
You could turn him over to the guards.
What else could we do?
You could bring him to Kusa Xungoon or Lamai Taima or both.
I will. We'll do that, and we'll force him to grovel and apologize on his knees.
It's grovel, not gravel.
We will force him to grovel.
Okay.
And
3 times a trim.
And apologize for the things he's done, and make him pay for any damages and lost I'm going to say wages.
Revenue.
Thank you. I think that's a better option.
Kasem agrees to these terms as long as you do not turn him over to the guards.
All right, mystery solved, Homelander said sternly before turning and walking away.
I thought he would kill me.
So Kasem's dead.
Yeah, Kasem's dead. Do I have a bring him back to life potion?
No.
Okay.
You certainly do not. No, you do not.
Oh my god. Kasem is dead. Wow. Or do we not get money? Because we're not going to get money for this, right?
You did murder a man.
I didn't do it.
I would say that if you did reveal the truth to Lamai and Kusa,
Yeah.
they're not going to like the fact that you just killed a dude.
Yes.
Harry Potter's eyes widen in shock as Homelander brutally kills Kasem with a blast from his laser eyes, the gruesome sight of blood, gore, and viscera splattering everywhere. He staggers back, feeling sickened by the abrupt violence. Merlin's beard, Harry Potter exclaims under his breath.
That's her. Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh god. I don't know. Continuing.
His stomach churning at the horrific scene, the way Homelander simply turned and walked away, as if he hadn't just committed cold-blooded murder, unsettled him to his core. Swallowing hard, Harry Potter glances sheepishly to his other companions, his face pale. He knows this goes against every fibre of his being, every moral and ethical code he holds dear, but what could he do in the face of such power and authority? Unsure of how to proceed, he hesitantly follows after Homelander, his heart heavy.
Homelander stops briefly, turning slightly. If you are coming with, then let's move it, he states. Igawa and Kaitlyn can do whatever they want. We have our own mission to complete.
Wow, that's actually really sad. Because he's too scared to stand up to him.
I feel like it'll be funny if we all try to fight him and then he just kills us all.
You could try to confront Homelander. Let's see what Igawa has to say about this escalation.
It's really funny.
Sad ending.
I was like, let's bring it. Let him apologize.
That was the best answer you could have given. That's the good ending.
Yeah.
That's the ending where you take him back to them and they kind of forgive him and he has to work at their shop.
Yeah.
Reeling back in shock, Igawa covers her mouth in horror as Homelander's brutal laser attack turns Kasum into a gory pile of carnage. Homelander, have you lost your mind? She exclaims in dismay, her teal eyes wide with disbelief. Stepping forward, Igawa places herself between the scene of blood and guts and the innocent bystanders, trying to shield them from the gruesome sight. We need to notify the authorities immediately. She glowers at Homelander's back as he walks away callously. Turning to Kaitlyn with an apologetic expression, Igawa sighs heavily. Please, let's secure the area and find someone who can help. We cannot let this go unreported.
Are you going to report Homelander to the authorities?
Absolutely not.
There's going to get a lot more people killed.
Yeah.
Oh, let's tell Igawa that.
No. Can I pick up Kasem's intestines and throw it at Homelander's face?
That's so gross.
So...
This turned really violent. See what Igawa has to say first before you make any rash decisions here.
I think it'd be funny.
Yeah.
You're right. We don't want to escalate the situation further. It's best if we handle this discreetly and bring the evidence to Kusa and Lamai ourselves. Igawa steps forward and addresses the gathered crowd. People of the Nightmarket, please remain calm. There's been an unfortunate accident, but we're here to ensure things don't escalate further. We'll take care of the problem and maintain peace in this community. We need to work together to restore order and reassure the people of the market. She gestures to the bloody remains of Kasum. Let's make sure no one else gets hurt.
So,
I think it'll be funny if I'm like, oh, whoa, and like I fall into him with all of the bloody mess.
whoa. Your like feet are like the little like rapping feet.
Yes.
I see Kaitlyn losing her footing and sliding towards the gruesome mess left behind by Homelander's impulsive action. Watch out, Kaitlyn! I shout as I rush to her aid. My reflexes are sharp, and I manage to grab her hand just as she's about to plunge into the viscera. With a swift tug, I pull Kaitlyn back to solid ground. Are you all right? I ask, concern etched on my face. Kaitlyn is covered in blood and gore, her usually vibrant appearance now marred by the horrifying scene. Holding Kaitlyn's hand, I help her regain her balance. Let's get cleaned up and find a quiet spot to regroup. We need to decide how to handle this situation.
What happened? Oh my god. What happened? We knew that he was in a mood.
I don't know how I feel about this ending.
I like it. Yes.
What a sad ending, because this is such like a quaint little wholesome campaign.
But
and
it's
we
Homelander.
have Homelander, like from one of the most violent shows I've ever seen.
Yeah.
We have Igawa from another 18+ show.
Yeah.
In various forms of media. And then we have little baby Harry Potter, and we have this wholesome campaign in you. And I guess I don't know what I thought. I don't know. I mean, I thought for sure you guys were going to end up fighting, but I didn't think he would just waste Kasem the moment he confesses.
Yeah, neither did I.
Immediately kills him.
Immediately.
But in the show, like,
he
does he ever turn anybody in? He killed everybody.
He killed everybody.
Like, every time, like, there was, like, terrorists or whatever. So what do you guys do? What do you want to do? I don't know what
I don't know anymore.
Yeah, the source material doesn't account for you. Well, let me see what happens if you guys kill Kasem. Is there any... There's got to be, like... Let's see.
I mean, I feel like we need to tell people what the mystery was.
Okay, so you want to go to...
And then but then we have to lie and say that we took him... Do we lie and say that he's dead? Yeah, obviously, because people saw him get murdered.
Well, you know...
I don't know. Because I feel like the people should know the truth of what's been happening in the night market. I don't want that to stay unsolvable.
So I think I agree with you as a DM. I think you and Igawa go to Kusa and Lamai.
Yeah.
You tell them that behind the vandalism was Kasem using his little blue magical creatures, the windlings. Mm-hmm. Which you show them because you have one now. Yep. To cause mischief, in the hopes that one of them would sell their stall.
Well, and another good news, that means V has to stay.
No, V's not staying.
No? Okay.
No. I mean, he's going to stay for the funeral, probably. But Kusa and Lamai are quick to apologize to each other. They, in lieu of further knowledge about Kasem's fate, offer you guys free food for life at their stalls.
Perfect. I'm never coming back, though.
Right.
So it doesn't matter. My only other question is that for our next adventure, can I keep both of the caterpillar and the little wingling on me? And with each adventure, I just keep adding more and more animals.
I'll add them to like the base art of you guys like at the table.
Yeah, that'd be so cute.
Just like little evidences of like the things you guys have done in your adventures.
Yeah. Well, that's it, folks.
Anything you want to say to Igawa before you go?
Igawa, it was nice working with you. Hopefully, I'll see you in the next adventure.
All right, let me relay that to Igawa really quick.
As Kaitlyn and I tie up the last loose ends of the mystery, I feel a sense of relief wash over me. Her suggestion to tell Lamai and Kusa the truth about the vandalism was brilliant, and it seems to have worked wonders in bringing the two factions together. In time, I can see the Nightmarket returning to its former harmony. Kaitlyn's kind words resonate with me, and I find myself staring into her eyes, a mix of emotions swirling inside me. The pleasure has been all mine, Kaitlyn. I reply softly. Your quick thinking and resourcefulness have been invaluable throughout this entire ordeal. With a final glance around the bustling market, I take one last breath of the colorful and exotic atmosphere before we head towards the exit. Let's head out and find new horizons to explore, shall we? I say, my voice filled with determination and optimism for the future.
That's cute.
Yeah, that's cute.
I like that.
Are you going to draw Homelander just murking Kasem?
Absolutely.
Good. Good.
Absolutely. Wow. So that's so that was the Salted Legacy.
Yeah.
What did you think of the campaign?
It was fun for my first time.
Yeah. Definitely an intro level mission.
Very much so. A lot more mystery than I thought. But we got it.
Yeah, you got it in the end. Yeah.
With a lot of help from yours truly.
Yeah, the DM. Yeah. Well, you know, sometimes it's okay for the DM to help without railroading people, so to speak.
And I think it's funny because this whole time I wanted to kill people, and Homelander took that from me.
Yeah, I mean, it's his character.
It is his character.
And it makes for an interesting avenue going forward with the players because you and Igawa go your way and Harry and Homelander have gone their way. So maybe you guys will cross paths again and who knows what it'll be like.
Yeah, maybe Harry will turn into a dark Harry.
Dark evil Harry. He'll be a teenager by that point. He'll be an angsty teenager.
He will be seeing his first bloody gore mess with Homelander.
Yeah, and he turned to follow him at the end, which was really interesting. He went with him.
Which makes sense because of their weird bond that they've had.
They do have a weird bond.
And it could be because Harry doesn't have parents. And Homelander
acts parental.
Yes.
He acts all the parts of good and justified, and then Harry is just so shocked but too afraid to say anything. It was really interesting. I think with this campaign, I think the only thing I would have changed was I would have, like, if I was to suggest this to anybody out there in the world who wants to play the Salted Legacy, prepare, like, little dishes that go in with the market games, and I think that would be fun for, like, your table.
So much fun.
You know, like spicy food or
ramen
noodles. You know, if you go to a Thailand noodle stall. Fish cakes.
Yeah.
I think that's a super cool way to add a lot of flavor. A little flavor to this mission.
OTE.
I'm going to ask the players what they liked and didn't like about the Salted Legacy.
It was quite the roller coaster ride, full of twists and turns. Overall, I found the adventure to be engaging and thrilling. The Nightmarket provided a unique and immersive setting, and the various faction dynamics kept us on our toes. What I liked most about the Salted Legacy mission was the emphasis on problem-solving and diplomacy. Rather than resorting to violence immediately, we had to navigate delicate social situations and gather information to get to the bottom of the mystery. It was refreshing to tackle challenges with our wits and skills rather than just brute force. Outside of a certain player, that is. Additionally, the character interactions were well written and added depth to our roles, making us truly invested in the story. Now, as for what I didn't like, I would say the pacing could have been a bit better. There were times when the story seemed to drag, especially when we were gathering information from various vendors. A little more variety in the quests or side activities would have helped keep things interesting. Also, Homelander's overzealous actions occasionally derailed our progress, making it difficult to maintain a cohesive strategy, but I suppose we cannot always account for how other players will behave. Overall, I'm grateful for the experience and the memories we've shared as a party, and I thank you for having me be a part of it.
Yay! That was good.
Yeah, that's a really nice little ending. Okay.
One thing Harry Potter really liked was the rich, vibrant world building and the intriguing mystery that drove the story forward. The Dinsing Nightmarket was a fascinating setting, full of colourful characters, unique locations, and cultural depth. Unravelling the truth behind the vandalism and market politics kept him engaged and eager to explore every nook and cranny. The market games were a fun touch, adding variety to the investigative work. Harry Potter also appreciated the opportunities for role-playing and problem-solving, using his skills and wits to gather information and build relationships with the vendors and his party members. However, there were aspects that Harry Potter found problematic and concerning. The sudden, brutal violence displayed by Homelander was jarring and difficult to reconcile with his sense of justice and morality. Harry Potter couldn't shake the feeling that Homelander's methods were heavy-handed and potentially unjust, raising questions about the true purpose of their mission and the power dynamics at play. I wonder if perhaps as a party we were not a good fit for one another. Additionally, the final resolution felt rushed and anticlimactic, leaving Harry Potter with more questions than answers about the long-term consequences and the fate of the Nightmarket community they were supposed to help. Overall, while the Salted Legacy campaign had its merits in terms of world-building, role-playing opportunities, and mystery, with some slow moments and an unfulfilling ending.
Okay, so pretty interesting. He kind of doesn't feel like it got properly resolved. He didn't get to see the part where Kusa and Lamai, they...
And I think that's good.
Yeah.
That's going to give him more angst as he turns into a teenager.
More possible villain arc. All right, and lastly, Homelander.
Homelander thinks for a moment, then responds. I liked the market games. They were challenging and entertaining. The mystery was intriguing as well. However, there was a lack of combat and challenge, something I expected more of in this game. Additionally, I found the other party members to be annoying at times, especially when they tried to interfere with my methods. Next time, I'll make sure to take control earlier in the campaign.
Okay. So everybody didn't like Homelander, and Homelander didn't like everybody. What else could you expect?
Yeah, nothing. That's it.
Now, For up next, I have an exciting Halloween little mission for us. I think it's going to be really fun. It's going to take place in the Resident Evil Spencer Mansion from Resident Evil 1 and the Resident Evil 1 remake for the GameCube and other systems. You've never gone through that before, so it'll be interesting trying to see you solve it. It's little puzzles and mysteries. It's you and it's going to be you, Igawa, and I think Harry and Homelander, and we'll just kind of pretend that everything's okay. This will be like a side mission, like a, how do I say, a non-canonical?
Yeah.
Okay, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, it's going to be like a non-canonical side mission before we bring in a whole new party. We're going to bring in whole new characters.
Yeah.
And we're throwing maybe Hank Hill, maybe
Yes.
Beetlejuice in the mix. We're going to keep Igawa.
And me.
And of course, Kaitlyn,
Yes.
our star. Besides me. Well, I think that was fun. And
was fun.
Congratulations on completing your first campaign start to finish.
It only took us 8 months.
Yeah, no, it's...
That's all me.
Yeah, 8 months, February to
Now.
to October. Sorry about the slow output of videos.
It was just me being lazy.
Well, that and we did leave the country for a while.
We did, that's true.
Okay. All right. Well,
That's all, folks.
signing out.